So, hi guys. As I said, I would do an unboxing for you guys as soon as my third package came, and it finally did come today, which I was so excited for. But I'll tell you more about that later. Now, yet again, I will have to say I apologize if you guys have not read my bulletin, that I did have a sore throat over the weekend, and I still sort of do, but now I have a stuffy nose and runny nose. So, I didn't, make my video for my latest manga chapter thoughts or review. So I will be posting that up as soon as I can, as soon as I get better, because I still have my runny nose and whatnot, but I really want to show you guys what I got in the mail and what I bought, and it's really exciting to see the third and last package. But yes, so let's start with one thing is that just to mention to you guys that I am going to finish picking up Shonen Jump because it's going to end on April, I think, on the 5th volume of Shonen Jump. So, after the 5th volume, it's going to be over. Shonen Jump is going to stop printing out issues every month, but they're going to start, making digital copies over on their website every week. So, it's basically like how it happens in Japan, Shonen Jump Weekly. So that's what they're trying to do, is to publish more manga, because each month they have to publish a couple of chapters, but it's getting so slow that they're falling behind Japan, and they want to release their mangas faster, because it takes a couple of months for manga to be released into America. But yeah, so that's sort of sad, but in a way just kind of it's better, because now we get more manga really quickly. So we get into the package. So we have 3 packages right here. We have a box and some paper bags, or just paper plastic bags. So let's start off with this yellow one right here, because this is the first one that came in. So we'll go in the order of which package came in first. You don't need any utensils, because it's pretty easy to open, because they have flaps to open it. So the first package, get this piece of paper out from Amazon, is 2 of my most favorite Final Fantasy games. If you guys don't know this, but I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy, and I am a JRPG fan and RPG fan. So I had to pick these games up. So first being is, of course you guys know this, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Now this is kind of interesting. I've never seen a cover like this. Usually you see this right here, if you guys can't see it, but basically it says, hold on, sorry, it says favorites right there, instead of, it's basically supposed to be red and stuff like that, but it's interesting. Yeah, I picked up Final Fantasy VII again. I used to have a Japanese copy, but I don't have one anymore. But yeah, I picked up the English one because I love Final Fantasy VII. Crisis Core, I love Zack Fair as the main character in this whole story to the prequel of Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, I really like Crisis Core. If you guys have never checked out Crisis Core, or you guys are a fan of Final Fantasy, check out Crisis Core. It's pretty awesome basic RPG, kind of JRPG kind of style. You don't really it's not turn-based. It's basically sort of action mixed in with RPG elements, which is great. It's cool, fun. So next up, I got one of my personal favorite Final Fantasy games. If you guys have not watched my Final Fantasy 13 Part 2, my thoughts on the demo, I did mention that I do love Final Fantasy 4. This is one of my most favorite Final Fantasy games ever to be made, because I don't know, I just found the story really just awesome and great, and the whole gameplay style, I love the whole chibi kind of art and pixelated kind of thing. I played the DS version, and then I played the PSP version, which is this one. But yeah, I really liked Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection. This has Final Fantasy IV, it has Final Fantasy Interlude, which basically is a middle story that bridges from Final Fantasy IV to the prequel, or not prequel, but the sequel to the game, Final Fantasy The After Years, Final Fantasy IV The After Years. So you have 3 games in one collection, which is pretty awesome. And this was for $20. This is a good deal. You get 3 games, 3 storylines for the price of $20, which is cool and awesome. And I love Final Fantasy IV. I loved it. It was an awesome game. I love Final Fantasy. But yeah, next up, let's see. This one's simply easy. I know it's going to be easy. Don't need any utensils. But yeah, this one is, yes, DVD. Hold on. It's almost completely open. So the next up we have my most favorite and only favorite G Gundam or Gundam series is Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I really, really like this series. I watched it when I was in middle school, and I completely fell in love with it. It was in Toonami. It was on Toonami, and I just loved it. It was awesome, you know, to be able to control your Gundam without using, you know, levers and buttons and whatnot. You actually control the Gundam yourself with a suit. Even though the suit was kind of, not to say like it's a bad thing, because people complain that, you know, he had to go through his latex kind of suit and it would like zoom in on his butt, which was kind of weird and awkward to have him zoom in on his butt and then the latex would go over his butt and then you see like the latex form around his, yeah, you get the message. But all in all, I really liked G Gundam. It was really great. They had great action and fight scenes in this show. It was awesome. I really liked it. This is actually volume 2 or collection number 2. I do have collection number 1, so I finally completed the G Gundam, you know, collection. So I have basically both volumes. So I have every single episode. This show is roughly 49 episodes long, so not that bad for an anime. And yeah, I really love this series. I really love G Gundam. It's honestly my most favorite Gundam series ever, and the only one that I've ever watched. I mean, there's Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed and all these other Gundam shows, but I don't watch them. But yeah, I took the pleasure already, you know, it's already open, because it came in the mail, and like I said, this is the 3rd package that came in today, and I was kind of like curious. I was like, huh. I ordered this from eBay because I was worried that it wouldn't come in like on time, because I've been saving up these packages for a while and I wanted to open it really quickly. But yeah, I was hoping that it was going to come this week and not like, you know, 2-3 weeks later, because it was on eBay. I get worried sometimes because sometimes it comes a bit, you know, there's a longer wait when you're on eBay instead of, you know, on Amazon. But it came in today, which I was really happy. I was really excited to get this. I think I know why it came in this Amazon, even in this Amazon box, instead of in kind of like other, like these kind of like, you know, these kind of bags or something and whatnot, or whatever. Because I think this guy, the guy I bought it from, basically did get this from Amazon, because after I bought it off eBay, I checked on Amazon and they had the same, you know, item I wanted for the same price for free shipping. So this was the same price on Amazon, and it was free shipping. So I think the guy I ordered it from actually had it from Amazon, which is pretty cool. So with that being said, let's open this sucker. So we got, of course, plastic baggies to hold it in together. Now, I'm gonna let you guys guess this. This is my most favorite RPG, besides Final Fantasy IV. If you guys don't know this, you guys can guess. You guys don't know this, you guys have a couple more seconds before I say it. Persona 4. I honestly love Persona 4. Persona is the best, you know, JRPG game out there. Like Persona 4 and Persona 3, they're really fun. Great story, great gameplay. I love Persona. And like I said, it's my #1 JRPG out there in the whole entire franchise of all their, you know, video games. It's really great. I really love it. So I love Persona 4 so much that when I saw this, okay, I had to get this. Guys don't know what this is? This is Izanagi. D-Arts figure. Basically, it's really, really posable and whatnot. Like, it's like a Figma figure, but from D-Arts, from Bandai. So this is Izanagi, one of the main personas for the main character. So basically, all the main personas in Persona 4 are actually Japanese gods. And in Persona 3, all the main personas in that game were basically Greek gods or Roman gods. I can't remember, but yeah. So here's, you know, the back side of it. Get a close up and see how Izanagi looks like in full body form. Basically, he's using his lightning attack. There's another picture of Izanagi and stuff like that. So this actually comes with a stand. So I love, you know, Persona so much that, you know, I had to have this figure. You know, like, how can you love Persona 4 so much and not get this figure, right? So I really, you know, wanted this, and I saw it for 47 bucks, and I was like, you know, you're never going to get a deal like this. Free shipping, $47.99. You're not going to get this kind of deal, because this, you know, like, goes up for like 52 bucks plus shipping, or like 60 bucks plus shipping. So all in all, it's still pricey. So, you know, I thought it was like, okay, it's a pretty good deal, so I bought it. Also, not to mention that there is a Tontos figure. I'm not butchering his name, right? Tontos figure basically is the main character's persona, which is Orpheus, but if you collect or max out your death social link, you get Tontos. So basically, they have a Tontos figure, which now I'm going to have to save up for because, you know, this thing was pretty pricey, but I had to have it in my collection, you know. And I'm happy to have this in my collection. I love Persona 4. I love Izanagi. And yeah, I was like reading up on Izanagi before I even got this package. I was reading up on the whole old Japanese mythology and whatnot. But yeah, those are, you know, the packages and unboxings, you know, that I just did right now for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I really love all the things I just got. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, you know, what I have and stuff like that because I like to share my stuff with you guys because you guys are my viewers and I like to share my happiness with you guys. You know, I don't want to be happy by myself. But yeah, I love to share my happiness with everybody around the world. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be making Detective Comics number 6 review tomorrow and some latest manga chapter reviews. Till then, guys, I will see you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good, you know, weekend or weekday or whatever. Hope you guys are doing good in school and whatnot. But yeah, so if there's anything you guys want to ask me about, just message me or just, you know, comment on the video. So yeah, talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching.